what's good YouTube? It's your boy Roma again with another brand new reaction. So in this video, Nasisi explained the situation with Nasisi into details, right? So just stay tuned and let's analyze this together. And then subscribe, like, do all the good stuff, and let's get into the video real quick.
It's tall racks till infinity. I used to have.
Now, I think
shit.
you stepped on people's toes a little bit with the Sarkodie track, the No Big Deal track.
Oh yeah.
It's all over social media. People have different opinions about it, like varying opinions, right? People feel like you came for Stark. I'm gonna be objective here. I want you to tell me the backstory to that track and the thought process behind it.
I don't think anyone that thinks that is actually listening to what I said, you know? Because, I mean, if you listen to what I said, I basically... So the whole story is, I met him, I think it was the MTV Base Awards or MTV Awards. It was here in South Africa a couple years ago. I can't remember the exact year. But I was performing at them and Future was there. So what happened was, I did my performance there. Future brought me out on stage. Obviously, I was happy. I was over the moon, you know. I come on stage, and I think I was running back to my green room or just going somewhere with my friend. We were just kind of roaming the building because I was like, all right, my job is done for the night. This was awesome. Now I can just walk around and meet all my favorite artists type of thing.
But what Future was able to introduce him onto the stage, and Sarkodie didn't know him. I think Sarkodie just did it intentional or something. Really, I don't really know what the situation was. Maybe Sark was busy or something. But come on, if Future could introduce this guy to onto the stage, then by then he blew up already. Sarkodie should know him.
And we bumped into Sark, you know. I think he was standing with his manager, or it had to be somebody he worked with. And when I went up to him for a handshake, and obviously I was young as hell. I doubt he even knew who I was. Do you know what I mean? And even if he did, I don't think he thought I was that important type thing, you know? So I went up to him for like a handshake, and he kind of just, you know, like snubbed me, so to say, you know?
I don't really know how the situation was, but from his point of view, it seemed like, you know, when you're just standing alone without doing nothing, you're just standing and someone comes for a handshake and you just look at the person like this, or you just acted any weird way. I think probably he might be doing something then. Do you understand? Because on a show, people are busy doing this here and that, here and that. But he's saying it as if like when someone is just sitting doing nothing, then nah, I wouldn't. So you get. I don't know why, but that's really just how I feel. I'm not sure he was just standing doing nothing when he just came.
And because I was such a huge fan of...
And if that's true, then Sarkodie was that was bad. No matter how the status of the person, you just have to respect. Even a fan, you just have to respect. Unless maybe you have a security where security can stop them, then. But there's no security and you're only one day. Come on, at least just hug and something.
At the time, and I was a kid, I got a little emotional about that. Obviously, you know what I mean. And I just I held a grudge, and like I said in the song, I didn't want to do a verse for him for the longest of time. But then I got over that, and you know, I have nothing but love and respect for Sark, man.
Yeah.
And like I said in the song, if he ever asked me to do a verse for him,
shut the fuck up. I hate this. To be honest, Sark, if that was true, nah, that's not okay. And then he rejected Sark's
would probably be my heart.
Two requests on his song. Oh come on, they really go into him seriously.
Hardest one yet, man. Like
Facts. Now I want to know, like, that happened to you, and it was one of those moments in life where you're growing up, and then you realize there are bumps in the learning curve in terms of interactions with people and how you relate to people and how you also carry yourself as a young person rising to the top. So what lessons did you personally gather from that experience? Even with you holding the grudge, with you letting go of the grudge and all of that, what did you learn? Or what kind of character development did you get out of that situation?
Who is this lady? She's doing her job really well. I like her professionalism. I don't know who she is, but if you know whoever she is, put her channel name or anything that we used to check on her.
I guess what I learned, and this was only like very late, like this is recent. Like this only hit me recently, you know? I only got to a place where I was like, all right, you know what, this is childish recently. For all these years, I was kind of, I'm being honest right now, like 100%. But for all these years, I was kind of just like, nah. Anyone who ever, treated me like I was nothing, which is something you're not supposed to do to anybody. This wasn't just like a personal thing. I just kind of felt like, yo, people shouldn't act like that. Just because you're in a higher, better position, that doesn't mean that when a young person that you inspire and that looks up to you, you know what I mean, that's also on his grind, comes up to you and tries to show you love and greet you, that doesn't mean you should snub them. You know what I mean? You're no better than anybody else in reality, because we're all human beings, man. We are here to service each other in some way, whether it's motivation, inspiration. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
We're supposed to feed off of each other's energies like that. But like, yeah. For the longest of time, I didn't see it. I was just like, I don't know, man. I was just emotional about it, to be honest.
It happens sometimes. Not even in this situation, any other situation, you wouldn't think about it, but at a certain point, it just hits you. Why didn't I do this? Why am I keep doing this? Why do I do this? I don't. Then you realize that you are growing, right? You just be like, why did I do this to this person? I was dumb. Why did I do it? It happens, and then you don't even know why you did that at the past. Why you were still angry at this person? Why you were, and that's what we call growth. You just grew.
I don't think there's any other way to explain it. I was just very bitter and emotional about it. I said, it got to a point where it was like, it wasn't something that was like in the front of my mind the entire time, but because I'd already like oathed to myself that, I wasn't ever gonna forgive. I just found myself in a place where I was just like, a place of like resentment. You know what I mean? And then I kind of just one day just snapped out of it, and I was like, "Holy, what am I doing, man? This is dumb." Yeah.
I feel you. But do you think that experience actually made you a better artist in terms of relation to your crowd and in terms of relation to your fans? Do you think if that moment didn't happen, you
I'm not gonna lie. The interviewer knows what she's doing. Like she's just doing it so perfect. The way she asks her question is so matured, and it benefits any other artist also listen to this as well. The way she posts it and stuff like that.
might have you might not have been as receptive to fans as you are today because you never felt that pain?
Yeah.
I don't think so. No, because I was already that kind of artist. I was already like the most promising up and coming artist, and I was treating everyone like they were my closest friends. Like I had WhatsApp groups with all my fans in them. Like, I would do shows at high schools for free and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I would do shows and put artists I had never even, really interacted with before, just based off of their potential. I put them on stage. I go to high schools and have like a 30-minute session where we just giving away free tickets and letting people come on stage and rap and all that stuff. I was always that kind of person. I was raised differently, man. A lot of people, I was raised different than a lot.
I was raised different too. This is a job to Sarkodie, right? Sark wasn't raised properly, right? That's what he's saying. Why do I feel like Narcissist is putting more fire into the whole situation? Like I feel like he's trying to solve it, but he's putting more fire. Was saying all this, exactly that here. It's just something.
A lot of people that I meet and encounter and stuff like that. I'm a very humble guy. So I don't think that affected that at all or gave me that perspective. I kind of was just always like that, but then again, I guess that's why I was so bitter about it.
I feel you. And let me just play devil's advocate just for a little bit, okay?
Right.
People may say, or people may ask, they're like, okay, Sarkodie is one of the biggest artists in Africa. You've probably met him a couple of times after that, right? Or no?
Yeah, I have. I think I met him twice after that. Okay. Maybe once, but I think it's twice.
Yeah, what happened?
Right. So playing devil's advocate, some people would ask, if you've seen him after that occasion, why didn't you just tell him one-on-one as opposed to putting him in a track?
See, like,
boy, I love this girl interview. So mature, so concise. She knows what she's doing. This is a perfect question to ask.
I said, I wasn't being mature about it. I was being childish about it. The way I was going about it was like very childish, and I was emotional about it. And when you're like that, you want to make someone feel
what did he understand the word met? If you met someone, meaning you spoke, or is it probably maybe they were just on the same show, but they never met? I don't know, because to me, meeting someone means you met the person, spoke to the person, you dig. I don't know what that means because what narcissist is saying is different.
Feel that pain. You want to make someone feel like, wait, is this guy snubbing me type thing? Like you want them to feel that, you know? I wasn't open to like reasoning and speaking about it and addressing it. I wasn't at that place at that time, you know? I was still
Okay, probably he didn't. They were just on the same show or the same vicinity or just the same area with.
in my like vengeance bag, you know?
I feel you.
You know, there are situations where you just want to pay someone back. Like you want to pay the person back. It's because what they did just really hurt you. And you just want to pay it back. But time to come, you just realize that nah, I was just angry. I was just childish.
But right now, since people are divided on the internet, and I'm sure you always want to give your fans what they want, would you want to do a versus battle with him? Just something nice for the fans.
Of course! I love this girl. From my reaction to the other freestyle he did, I said it. We need that versus challenge. We need it like some battle. Boy, I'll pay for this. I'm not gonna. I'll pay for this. I'll do anything to witness this. To be honest, because these two guys, oh shit, boy, bars for bars. I hope he agrees to this.
Nah, not a versus battle. I don't think I don't think that would be yeah, not a versus battle.
He's even laughing at it. Come on, he's trying to be a good guy here. We need it.
I don't think it should be like a competition based thing, you know, whatever me and him end up doing. I think it should be just a great record, man. Something dope, something that people can
But with all this, with Sarkodie really come. I'm not. Sarkodie is so full of himself. I'm not sure he's gonna come back here after rejecting his tools. So maybe Nasisi reach out to him. That's the possible way to get it. But Sarkodie will never get back to him again.
I don't know, just have a good time too and celebrate too and dance to and stuff like that. I think it should be all positive because, I mean, this is kind of like a not so positive. I mean, it turns out positive in the end, but it's not so positive, this whole story or whatever.
Yeah.
But I heard from a little birdie that you're working on a project and an upcoming album. So
Can't wait. We can't
with
wait.
that being said, how about y'all do a track on that album? Just to appease us.
Yeah, I'm definitely open to that, 100%.
Sharp.
Yeah.
I'm definitely open to that, 100%. Yeah. I reached out to him a couple hours ago. I'm just waiting on him to see that message and get back.
Couple of hours ago.
Yeah.
Definitely.
What was this interview done? Where I got this video, they posted it 3 hours ago from now. That I'm reacting to it. So he's saying hours ago. I'm not sure when this interview
100%.
was.
Yeah. I reached out to him a couple hours ago. I'm just waiting on him to see that message and get back to me, and just so we can talk over the phone type thing. You know?
I hope he does.
Nice
I'm
one,
not sure.
nice one.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's heard the song or whatever.
Oh, he sent him a song so that he could jump on it. That would be so cool. I hope Sarkodie accepts this, but I'll really prefer the versus battle. Boy, Nasisi got a bars. Sarkodie got a bars. Like the whole week, I'll just be happy for no reason. Boy, if you haven't watched my reaction to the other video, you can just check it out on my channel, where I mean the freestyle he did leading to this conversation. If you haven't, just check it out. And this is dope. I like the way he explained himself. Really makes sense sometimes, and I'm happy he let go of everything and now he's trying to make, because Sarkodie didn't even know. He was now battling himself. Sarkodie didn't even know about it. So imagine someone does something to you, you are holding, and he didn't know what he did. You did. So you are disturbing. He doesn't even know. So he doesn't really even care. So guys, it is what it is. If you are new to the channel, subscribe. If you're already here, you know what it is. You know what to do.